Monday morning. I'm doing this ASMR here just because I did the nails yesterday. Oh, just that. I did the nails yesterday. It's like one that's shiny. Hi. Hope everyone is doing well, having a great start of the week. Oh, it's hot in here. Hot. It's been a heat wave. And if you're watching later, let me know how you're dealing with the heat. How are you handling the heat? And I don't like extreme heat when it gets to be like this. Like I know people. Actually, I never had happened to me to know like. I never thought someone would enjoy like 35, 36 degrees, but there are people who do enjoy 35, 36 degrees. I am not a fan of extreme heat. I like my temperatures between 20 to 25, 24. That's all Fahrenheit. And I don't like any hotter than that. But a lot of summer here is it's like that. You're gonna have the summer you have temperatures like 30 something for a lot of July, and then it goes to beginning of August, but then in mid-August it kind of cools down. By the time in later August and second half of August, usually the temperatures are like very moderate. September is also kind of hit and miss. We can have like 30 degrees and above, and then, or it could be very cool. So, hi, Dushan, how are you? What's your scent of the day, guys? Feel free to drop the scent of the day. Tell me where you are at, what you're doing. Monday morning in the summer, and it seems like air conditioning in this office is broken, so it's gonna be hot. Even though I'm lucky because my office has a unit, but I can't turn it on because it's too loud. So I was looking at the new releases over the weekend, and it seems like there was a lot of new releases coming up, just even like on scented wise, and I saw a few. So apparently, what? So Coco Mademoiselle Crush Absolute is gonna be coming to this morning. It was oh my god. No, Chanel, no. Why are you going down this road? Crush Absolute. Why are you Kayali? Like, oh my god, catching crabs in the river. I've done that before actually. I'm actually decent in catching them. The kids had me on catching crabs duty, but I'm looking at the new releases. It seems like the first one that was uploaded this morning, I think, or maybe yesterday, it was Coco Mademoiselle Crush Absolute. Am I the only one who thinks like the world is going upside down? Like, honestly, things that we thought it's the way to live, like being honest, being like working hard and being kind, and that will lead your life in success. Am I the only one who feels disillusioned by this, to be honest? Like, where's the world going? Like, Chanel, you came up with something with the name of Crush in it. Coco Mademoiselle Crush Absolute. I don't know. Maybe this is a sign for me to quit with the perfumes, to be honest. I am fed up with this. And looking at the notes, grapefruit lychee. Are you PDM? Parfum de Marly? Are you trying to do Delina? Grapefruit, lychee, rose, jasmine, vetiver, vanilla, and patchouli. I don't know what to say. I feel like sad about this. I know it's a little bit, I'm doing exaggerated response and doom and gloom, but given the things that we've seen in the past, like the pattern in the fragrances, like even Kayali, when Kayali started, it wasn't there were few from the brand that I didn't mind. Like it was the vanilla was okay. which one was it? Amber and white only was good. There were few that were okay. They were regular perfumes, like it smelled like designer perfumes. And now it's turned to like something a 12-year-old would wear. And now I see that coming into Coco Mademoiselle. I know it's called Coco Mademoiselle, is like probably for a young female, but like Chanel always represented a like a quiet luxury kind of thing for me. Like it wasn't something for the kids, and it had a certain aesthetics. And now having something that's called Crush in the name, it's disappointing. It's really disappointing. Honestly, I feel like I just saw it. I just saw the name. I knew they're gonna release something, and for it to be released on Coco's birthday. Like, so this is something you're gonna release on August 19, which is Coco's birthday. I think Coco would be pissed, to be honest. When I'm thinking about this, I think like if she knew they would release something called Coco Mademoiselle Crush Absolute, she would vomit. Anyways. 50 ml in $162 and 100 ml is $195 suggested retail, so we'll see. I mean, it may be good, but it is kind of really disappointing to see this. Like, you could have called it something else. You didn't even need to call it Coco Mademoiselle. You could have called it, I don't know, Baby Coco, if you wanted to call something. But anyways, I actually don't know if Chanel has a baby perfume, but anyways. All right, so, and then, so there's that. That's a bad surprise of the day. I see a few interesting things, and apparently Valentino is gonna release Vendetta Donna, and I think they had Vendetta Donna. They had a Vendetta before that was what is this saying? So there's gonna be a Vendetta Donna and Vendetta pour homme, and a bold, woody, spicy Umo is just for men, so a bold, woody, spicy signature at the scent of unstoppable passion, zesty brightness of fresh ginger and spicy licorice, licorice, not licorice, woody depth, this composition, bold and magnetic, and blah, 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 blah. And for women, does it say anything? No. So there is not a lot on the note. Oh, well, it's just so Valentino Vendetta Umo, which is for men. It's the perfumer is the Mary Solomon, and the notes that mentioned here is ginger, cinnamon liqueur, and patchouli. Donna by Borsalio. I've never tried that one. I don't know what that one is about. Let's see, go back. Oops. The bottles look cool though. I think they had, oh my God, my mouse isn't working today. It's just like slow as F. I think I read somewhere they had a Vendetta before, Valentino Vendetta. Yes, so Valentino Vendetta. It's an interesting looking bottle. So Donna, Vendetta Donna Valentino for women. And it was in 1991 fragrance, and the woman one was like a complex fragrance, like a lot of florals, water lily, green notes, bergamot, orchid, rose, jasmine, heliotrope, orchid, benzoin, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, patchouli, cedar, and vetiver, which sounds like actually a nice fragrance. Like I've never tried it. I don't know what it smells like. But who's the perfumer for this one? Does it say? Its notes were selected by the perfumers from IFF. It doesn't say who it was, but anyways, it's a very interesting looking bottle as well. So they had it then, and then they discontinued, and now they've come back with a new bottle. Actually, I don't mind the aesthetic of the bottle, looking nice, like it's just a rectangle with a V on it. Let me see what the what the Vendetta Donna looks like. Vendetta Donna has the rose of tuberose, red, orange, nectar, and sandalwood. Tuberose is not my favorite, which didn't seem like to be in the first one, so I have no idea. So there's that. That will be coming 2026. I don't know if it's out in the already released or it's not, but we'll see. Next one is Jean Paul Gaultier La Favorite. La Favorite. I don't know how you say that. This one, I think this was, yeah. So there was a bottle of Jean Paul Gaultier that called Fragile, and very similar to the bottle of this one. So if you've seen Fragile, you understand what I'm saying. It looks like a snow globe, and there's a figure of a woman inside, and so there's that. But then now they've come up with this new one. But they're saying, judging by the notes so far, it's not likely to have a connection. It's very cool. The bottle this time around is a little bit taller, but has a figure of a woman inside. But doesn't seem like they have common notes, because this one is Queen of the Night. I don't know what that means. Benzoin and tonka bean. That's the only note they've given here. If I can find Fragile. I still see Fragile from Jean Paul Gaultier on like eBay and stuff like that for sale. Yeah, so this one, Fragile Jean Paul Gaultier, is, I've never tried it. I don't know what it smells like. Chat is quiet this morning. So Fragile was Jean Paul Gaultier. Oh, interesting, because the perfumer is Francis Kurkdjian. Release was 1999, and the notes are coriander, Bulgarian rose, bergamot, Tunisian orange blossom, ginger, Italian tangerine, star anise, tuberose, jasmine, Indian ginger, ylang ylang, carnation, iris, rose, amber, vanilla, cinnamon, musk, cedar. A lot of notes. So I don't know. It's a very cool looking bottle. I've wondered about it, but because it has tuberose, I'm not going to go hunt one. I'm not really a fan of tuberose, but it's a very cool looking bottle. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. The next one is L'Interdit Elixir. L'Interdit Elixir. So from this line, from Givenchy, do you like Kurkdjian Oud Satin Mood? Nah, it's too much for me, Oud Satin Mood. Like, there's certain strength that I'm not really... I like Kurkdjian's freshies. Like, to be honest, I think he does really well in his freshies and ambers. But Oud Satin Mood, like, way too sweet. Like, way too sweet. And the same way I felt like Gentle Fluidity Gold. I enjoyed it at the beginning, but then I was just like, oh, this is kind of too sweet for me. Like, it's almost tooth decaying and too strong. So I'm actually wondering about the 724. Maybe I'll just get a hairspray, like not the whole thing. I enjoy his kind of like a fresh... I'm excited about the new Le. I think you're trying to like pull my leg, don't you? Like, I think you're trying to like get a reaction, don't you? I know you're excited, but also, to be honest, I am curious. I'm not gonna lie. So going there, like now, that was the other one I was going to talk about. But Le Bleu of 2026 seems like people say this is gonna be a flanker. It's not the, even though it's called Le Bleu EDP. Yeah, but apparently they're gonna change the name of the original one to 1912, Le Bleu 1912. But yeah, so this is, notes on this one is ozonic notes, iris, orange blossom, vanilla, and ambroxan. And as soon as I saw ambroxan, I was like, Daddy, no, like, why? Why would you put ambroxan? It's just, it's nothing wrong about it. It's my problem with it. Like ambroxan, I do enjoy ambroxan. Is not that I have a problem with ambroxan. In certain fragrances, I like ambroxan. For me, it's the concept clash. Um, the same way when I see like a Coco Mademoiselle being called Coco Mademoiselle, Lily's not here, Deli's here. Um, when I see the Coco Mademoiselle calling Coco Mademoiselle Crush Absolute, it is the concept clash more than anything about the notes. There's nothing wrong with ambroxan. Like, I mean, it smells good in some fragrances, but for it to be in Allure Bleu, it's, to me, it's a little bit of a sacrilege. But I am more relieved that seems like they're gonna keep the original Allure Bleu as is, and then they're gonna, I mean, as is, it has changed over time, but this is gonna be a flanker. But still is it is a concept clash for me, I'm gonna say. Hi Mitch, how are you? The new Allure Bleu is just catering to a younger audience. Yes, I know that. I know that. I get it. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is with a Chanel being called Crush Absolute, with Ambroxan being in Allure Bleu. I don't know. Maybe it is my resistance, or not resistance, but this is kind of the fact setting in that the world as I know it is changing, and what I thought it was cool is no cool anymore, and there's this kind of younger audience. Maybe it's a reminder for me that I'm older now, so maybe it's that, maybe it's as simple as that, but I don't know. I feel like there's a period of time like that in your mind you're still 20. You haven't changed much because you inside you. I mean, it does. You change and you become wiser and whatever, but you don't realize that you get old until you talk to a 20-year-old, right? And maybe that is that is what's happening to me. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Whatever it is inside, but I don't. I don't appreciate that. I got a list of fragrances that I'm gonna buy. Yes. What is your list? What are you gonna buy? What are you gonna buy? Also, the next one is I just want to talk about this before going away, because I don't mind from the Givenchy L'Interdit, which they have milked the shit out of from this line. I do like the Intense, and that is for the Sesame note, because I think that one came up with the. Does Interdit have a men's line? Hold on, Givenchy Interdit. I don't know if it has a men's line. Interdit. Okay, let's see. What is in your list? God, what's wrong with my mouse? Tabac Rouge, about 3 Parfum d'Empire, whatever that is, sold from Custom National. Oh. Did I sell my soul from Custom National? Did you get a sample of my soul? I'm not sure. Ask me about it. I may want to sell it. I'm not 100% sure. So, Givenchy, oh my god, it has so many. Jardin collection. I did get a sample from you. Oh, okay. Can't even find them there, please. Where are they? Eau de Mademoiselle, Gentleman. Oh my god, there's so many Givenchy perfumes. Harvest, Harvest, Harvest. There's lots of them. Okay. So there was a L'Interdit, original L'Interdit, which is 1957. Wow. L'Interdit 2003, I guess they've reformulated it. L'Interdit Absolu, which is the 2024. Angelique Rouge was 2025. Burning Neroli was 2023. L'Interdit Eau de Parfum is 2018. Intense was 2020. Parfum L'Interdit Eau de Parfum Rouge was 2021. Parfum Rouge, Eau de Parfum Rouge Ultime is 2023. Eau de Toilette in 2019. Then it's another one in 2022. Edition Couture is in 2019. And then 2020, Edition Millésime. Hi Raymond, how are you? You got one of three. Queer Ottoman. Okay. L'Interdit Hair Mist, L'Interdit Narcisse Blanc, L'Interdit Nocturnal Jasmine, Solid Perfume, Tubas Noir, L'Interdit-le-Parfum. So there's so many L'Interdits. Like they've milked the shit out of this one. But my favorite of all of them, I kind of briefly have smelled them here and there, but my favorite one of all of them is the L'Interdit Eau de Parfum Intense. That was my favorite. I'm out for to get back to work. Awesome. Okay, well, and this is kind of surprising me. Is that, oh, look at that. The perfumers Dominique Pion and Anne Filippo and Fanny Ball, and the notes are black pepper, tuberose, sesame, and orange blossom, Madagascar vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver. It's really nicely made. I think I've sold my bottle. I'm not 100% sure. I may have sold my bottle, but I kept a 10 ml can from it because I like it that much. Bye-bye. So that was L'Interdit Elixir. There's... Oh. God, why is the internet so slow here today? The new brand, it's called Influxus by Fanmimone. I don't know, where is that from? And they're coming up with 4 fragrances. High Life, Gold Standard, Magic Hour, and we love it. Is it a clone brand? Is it? Let's see. Kind of like the bottles look very generic. The Gold Standard is blood orange, ginger, bergamot, golden mango, saffron, neroli, amber, caramel, vanilla, tonka bean, musk, rum, and golden amber. I could be dupe of anything. Discovered ephemeral dyadic, and I'm now very interested. Interesting. High Life is pink pepper, raspberry, ginger, Turkish rose, frankincense, hibiscus, blueberry, musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. And Magic Hour by the same brand, Influxus. Watermelon? No. Like, you put the watermelon in a fragrance, I'm out. Like, bye. Watermelon, golden mango, dragon fruit, chili pepper, ginger, frangipani, jasmine, ylang-ylang, coconut, sandalwood, salty skin, musk, and sunlit amber. Watermelon belongs into my stomach, like not on a fragrance or a candy. I like watermelon candies, but not even the Influxus by Fanmimone and well loved, and that's cardamom, apricot, ginger, magnolia, tuberose, buttercream, cashmere, and vanilla, shea butter, and butter and amber. Looks like it might be a clone of something, but who knows. Anywho, so these are the 6 first top on scented wise that I went through. Let me know. I'm gonna go through some more new ones. So far, I'm all the ones that I kind of reviewed. Maybe, like I talked about, I would be interested to know what the Cocoa Mud Crushes Absolute smells like. But just for the name, I don't know if I'm gonna get Lure Blue. I want to try the Lure Blue, whatever that is, but probably not. The problem is the bottle is that blue color that I love. Like, I might end up getting it anyways. And favorite from Jean-Paul Gaultier, I may try it. The Frag Ozymandias has elemi, pepper, lapton, and vanilla. Ooh. That might be something that I have to look into. Anyways, guys, please like, subscribe, turn on the notification button if you're interested in the content, and I will be trying to review some more because I saw some very interesting releases. later on in other pages that nobody has talked about. So like we can even talk about that. Let me know what are you looking forward to buy, and how are you coping with the heat? The comments, and I shall see you later. Bye bye. Oops.